Well, I woke up to a lot of questions on my time blindness video, especially about why alarms might not work well and how we might accommodate better. And to answer that, we need to go back to the source of time blindness, which is somatic markers or kind of emotional processing. But not in the way we colloquially mean it. We're not talking about whether or not somebody feels happy or sad, but rather how those emotions might get attached to specific events going on around us. In each moment of our day, we are attaching meaning to the different potential things we could attend to in each moment. For example, right now, I have to decide whether or not this is important right here, or maybe something happening over there, or a sound I might hear off in the distance. Different people attach different levels of sort of emotional strength to those different things. And so individuals that we call time blind are simply those who have reduced levels of those somatic tags compared to others who might be on the opposite end of the same spectrum. And by the way, that's why I prefer the term neurodivergence, because this whole spectrum has value depending on the circumstances. Although, of course, an extreme of almost anything can cause discomfort and distress for an individual too. And that's also why alarms are often not helpful, because alarms become background noise if you set too many, and now they don't have emotional weight anymore. However, I've had cases where if the person sets an alarm with a sound that has actual value for them, emotional meaning, then that alarm does often work. Similarly, we want to bring tasks into more of the present moment when they have more emotional weight. And therefore, many of the so-called accommodations are simply being flexible in the way we understand the differences for how people interact with their world. And so like most things, most of the accommodations or interventions are ways of bringing meaning back to the activity for the individual person. I hope that helps a little. It's hard to give specific examples because they are so individual.